A lot of times when I meet people who are interested in working with Memorable SA to complete their residency application, they'll explain to me that they expect the personal statement to be really tough, but the CV, easy breezy, that's gonna be okay. And I always tell people that contrary to popular belief, CVs can be much harder to do than personal statements. And yes, this is even with the help of AI. I'm going to tell you why. The thing with a CV is that it can actually be a tool that tells your story. Your CV needs to make sense. You need to make sense in chronological order. So, your personal statement is telling your story in one way by giving your perspective, giving your background, but your CV needs to make sense chronologically and tell the story of your professional life chronologically. So, make sure that it makes sense. The other challenge with your CV is that it needs to show impact. Nobody wants to hear that you were assigned the usual task of an intern, that you completed the typical task of a senior house officer. We want to know all about the impact that you had in that position. And that's actually something that you have to sit and you have to do some introspection about. Think about what would be missing in the environment if you had not been there, and then use your CV to communicate that. The way that the ERS CV is now different from how it has been in previous years poses another challenge that you have to make sure that you get around. You cannot include every single thing that you have done since the end of high school or since the time you entered medical school. You are being forced to choose a bunch of select experiences. So you want to make sure that you choose experiences that, yes, they show your accomplishments, but they also show you as a more rounded and a more balanced person. So somebody who is capable of doing the job, somebody who's very eager to do the job, but also somebody who individuals will be looking forward to working with. So do not overlook the importance of your CV. Do not overlook how much time it will take to do your CV. Make sure that you allot enough time so that you are able to tell your story on your CV. You are able to communicate the impact that you have on your CV, and that you are able to portray yourself as somebody who can handle the job, but somebody who's also really and truly a joy to work with.